Hello and welcome to this video all about truths about Medium most writers learn too late. And we're gonna cover three truths in particular because this is something that I wish I had known, or these are things I wish I had known when I first started to write. I've now been writing on Medium for almost 4 years, and for the first 1.5, I really struggled. I had written more than 150 articles, and I was really struggling to make an income or a significant amount of money or to attract readers to my stories. It just didn't work, and I didn't understand why until I decided to go all in and really see how far I can go when I really pay attention to details, to the rules, and to what great writing on the platform or great writers on the platform are doing differently than I was doing. And within a very short amount of time, I was able to completely turn the game upside down. I was able to attract millions of readers to my stories within the first year, continued doing that in the second one. I've now made more than $150,000 just through Medium's partner program and have built an online business that is generating multiple six-figure profits per year. So I know a few things about writing online, building an audience, and really just turning your writing into a highly profitable online business. And I'm not talking about running ads or doing weird stuff and growth hacking and stuff. What I do is really building genuine relationships with my readers and then helping them achieve their own goals in various different ways, whether that's related to any area of their life in a broad sense, or it is related specifically to writing and building an income online. So let's dive into it. The first thing I want you to know, and that's something that is actually making me very sad, is that a lot of people think they need to write about Medium in order to succeed on Medium. I don't know when this lie started to actually spread among the community. I just know that it is incredibly painful, and it is one of the reasons why so many people really fail to achieve any kind of success on Medium. The truth is, writing about Medium won't help you succeed on Medium. The problem is that a lot of people who are very new to the platform start to write about succeeding on Medium, or they are like, 3 things I learned in my first month on Medium. And instead of making 50 cents, maybe they make 70 cents with that article, and they're like, oh my god, this made more money than my average article. I gotta start more about Medium because that's obviously the way to make more money. And if you look at any really truly successful and big writer on the platform, you're gonna realize that this is not true. If this were the truth, all the big writers would only write about writing on Medium, which is so far from the truth. The only reason you would probably see top writers writing about Medium is because, like me, maybe they're spreading their knowledge through additional ways, like I'm doing these videos here, or I'm offering my signature program, the Medium Writing Academy, because I genuinely want to support writers who are serious about building an audience and income online. The truth is, if you have a story about whatever succeeding on Medium, you're usually actually not even, these stories are not even allowed to get curated. And if a story doesn't get curated, it basically doesn't have a chance to reach a lot of people. And I know this sounds a bit abstract, but I am going to share 2 links in the description box where I have actually described this with screenshots and the actual proof with data and numbers based on my experiences, so you can really dig into it if you want. But here are a few examples, just so you really get clear on, or we get clear on what I'm talking about. So here are my stats pages for 2 articles all about, Medium, that I have written and published quite a while ago. Now here's the thing: I may make around $150 like in these examples with an article about Medium, but I know this is a high amount for someone who is new. So maybe you're just starting out, you're still making just a few cents or pennies on the platform, this might sound incredible, right? The problem is, for me, this is quite low because my average that I earn per story is so much higher. And the only reason I am able to make so much with those stories compared to others is because I already have an established audience. There is a huge community of writers, of new writers in particular, who know me and who trust me. And when I write about Medium, they want to read it because they know that I have something to say. I am the founder of one of the largest and most supportive communities of Medium writers with more than 10,000 members, almost 10,000 members. Um, if I write something like that, people are interested. But if you are brand new to Medium and you just joined a week ago, why should somebody be excited about your insights? Like, your insights are going to be the same like everyone else's, probably. I know that sounds harsh, but there are very few people, who even have more than 10 or 50,000 followers on Medium. And when I talk about how I gained 50,000 followers on Medium in 10 months, that's actually exceptional. There's not a lot of people who could talk about that same thing. Or when I talk about making more than $10,000 in a single month, that's pretty unique because there are, a handful of people who are able to do that. If you talk about how you made your first $100 or $10, that's not really that exciting. And you're not gonna make anywhere near that amount if you write about Medium. And as a comparison, I want to show you what's really possible if you write about topics you genuinely care about, which for me is all about, how to improve your life, how to live a better, healthier, happier life. That's, what I'm majorly write about. 80% of my articles at least are all about how to be your best version, how to lead a happier, better life. And if you're talking about, successful articles, these are the numbers that you want to see. And these are extremes, these are some of my most popular articles. But I just want to show you what's possible if you actually write about topics more people care about. And this is actually also a keyword here because there's a misconception that everyone is interested in making money on Medium or writing on Medium. That's not true. There's a very small group of people in the whole world who are interested in, how to write on Medium or how to make money on Medium. And that's why you are not really able to serve thousands and millions of people with stories on how to be successful on Medium, because the group of people are just so small. But if you talk about a huge topic like, how to live a better life, everyone is really interested in that. I mean, there are very few people who don't want to learn about how to be happier or healthier or how to just generally be successful in life. That's a topic that, the whole world could be interested in. Of course, it's not every individual, but you have a way bigger pool of people who would possibly want to read those articles. And that's why I'm able to reach, more than 100,000 views or 200,000 like here with stories like these. So there is a huge difference in how you approach topics and just understanding why certain topics do better than others and why I can promise you will be totally stuck if you start to write about, how to make money on Medium or how to succeed on Medium. Because at the end of the day, you probably have no idea what you're writing about if you haven't first really succeeded and written articles like these that really generate at least tens of thousands of views per story. All right, enough on that. Let's move on to the second insight, which is Medium. And pretty much all publications actually care about their readers and not about writers. This is a harsh truth that a lot of people don't want to accept. A lot of writers think that they are the most important part of Medium, but that's not true. The money on Medium comes through readers, and readers are the heart of the platform and the center of the platform. If nobody wants to read stories on Medium anymore, Medium is not going to exist, no matter how many writers they have. And the truth is that individual writers don't really matter that much. I mean, just imagine, let me imagine that you are a new writer who has published 10 pieces on the platform so far. If you decide to leave Medium, well, that's sad for you and maybe a few readers who liked your work, but it's not really gonna have an impact on the platform if we're, totally honest here. And it's the same for me. Like, if I would leave Medium now, there are tens of thousands of people who could write similar stories and who would, who would be able to serve the audience who loved my stories. Individual writers don't really matter that much if you look at it from a broader perspective or if you just zoom out. What matters is readers, and that readers stay happy and stay subscribed to the platform. So if you as a writer want to succeed on Medium, you have to focus on readers. You have to ask yourself, how am I making this platform a more valuable place for Medium's readers? And ideally, this is going to be through high quality content, by avoiding any kind of spam, by avoiding any kind of stories that are just not welcome on the platform, because that's what you want to do. If you want to grow an audience on a platform, you have to play to the rules of the platform. You can't just come to Medium and just break all the rules and then be mad about not getting curated, not getting into publications, and not reaching people. That's not how it works. This is an external platform. They allow you to be there, to publish, to grow your audience. But if you want to do that, you gotta play to the rules. If you don't want to play to the rules, you have to go look for another place or build your own website, your own blog, whatever. If you want to get an advantage or gain an advantage, which in this case is being able to actually access an existing audience, you have to play to the rules. It's easy as that and clear as that, and that's true for Medium, but also for all their publications, no matter if they are run by Medium or by other people on the platform. All right, and the third thing I want you to know is that you don't need to promote your work on social media. This is probably a big surprise because there are so many people who are sharing their links in various spammy, scammy Facebook groups and on their Instagram accounts, which have 5 followers and stuff like that. The truth is, of course, Medium would love all their writers to share their work on social media because it helps promote Medium. But if you don't have a following on social media, it doesn't make a sense at all to share your stories on social media because you're not gonna get anyone to click. Whether you have 10 clicks on your story through your social media promotion or not, that doesn't make a difference at all. I have grown my audience purely internally on Medium, and that's the truth for every top writer I know and have talked to so far, and I have talked to pretty much all of them. So that's not the way to grow your audience. If you want to grow your audience on Medium, you have to understand Medium. You have to understand what Medium's goals are, what the dynamics of the platform are, what the intentions and desires of the readers are, and how you can meet them in the best possible way. If you have an established audience on any other social media platform, or you have an existing email list, for example, that's great, and you can share your writing with them, for example, through friend links, so that they don't even have to subscribe to Medium to read the stories at first. But if you don't have an audience and you're just sharing your work with a few friends and family, that's nice if they want to read your stories, but don't expect your, work in terms of, spending time sharing those links on different platforms, to be worth it, because it's not going to be worth it. If you have 10 views more or less, or 20 or 50, that's not going to matter. It's not going to help you to really scale and reach thousands and tens of thousands or maybe hundreds of thousands of readers per month. That's purely based on the work you do on the platform. It's based on understanding readers and on serving them so that they really want to read and engage with your stories. That's how you grow your audience on Medium, not by promoting your links externally, especially not by promoting them in Facebook groups for writers who are all just link sharing and spamming, and that's really not how it works. That's not how I have grown my audience, and how nobody is really able to do it, because those links are of such insignificance, they're not going to help you at all. Alright, these are the 3 things I really wanted you to know about Medium, and how things work behind the scenes. I hope that this was helpful and that you gained a bunch of insights that will now help you, navigate the rest of your journey on the platform. I'll see you in one of the next videos. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you stay up to date on the newest videos and on any updates that I might provide in the future.